Teddy was a mischievous little boy. He loved playing pranks and going on adventures. One day, Teddy decided to steal Bob's notebooks. Bob was a red octopus who lived in a giant tank at the aquarium. He had a whole collection of notebooks filled with secret recipes. Teddy wanted to see what made Bob's recipes so special. Teddy snuck into the aquarium at night. He tiptoed past the shark tank and the jellyfish display. He finally reached Bob's tank. It was huge and filled with colorful coral and bubbling treasure chests. Teddy giggled. This was going to be fun. Bob was not your average octopus. He was bright red and a little clumsy. Bob had a knack for getting into silly situations, but Bob was also very smart. He loved to read and learn new things. Bob spent most of his time writing down his wacky inventions and top-secret recipes in his notebooks. Bob had 8 long arms covered in suckers. He used them to write, cook, and even juggle. He was a true marvel to watch. However, Bob was also very protective of his notebooks. He knew that his recipes were special. He didn't want anyone to steal them. Teddy carefully climbed onto the edge of the tank. He reached out for the notebook, but Bob was too quick. Bob snatched it away with one of his long arms. Teddy tried again, this time aiming for a different notebook. Bob blocked him again. Bob sprayed ink at Teddy. Teddy ran around the tank with Bob in hot pursuit. They created quite a commotion. Fish jumped out of their tanks in surprise. Seagulls flew in circles overhead. A group of penguins stopped to watch the show. Just when Bob cornered Teddy, Teddy tripped and tumbled into the tank. He landed with a splash, soaking wet. Bob watched in surprise. He had never seen anyone so clumsy. Teddy looked up at Bob and started to laugh. Bob couldn't help but chuckle too. Bob helped Teddy out of the tank. He handed him a towel and a warm cookie. Teddy apologized for trying to steal his notebooks. He realized that Bob was just trying to protect his creations. Bob surprised Teddy by offering to share some of his recipes. From that day on, Teddy and Bob became the best of friends. They had many more adventures together, filled with laughter and silly mishaps.